Hello, everybody. Hi. So, when you're seeing this, two very important things are happening. My SAT scores are coming out tomorrow, which is when this video is coming out. So today for you, tomorrow for me, because I'm from the past right now. Two, it is my last day of my junior year of high school. Cool. I took a lot of classes, and by Basil, stop. I think I'm getting sick because somebody that I sit with for all of my classes is sick, and so I think I'm sick, and I'm not happy about it, but I'll be fine. I'm used to just getting every disease possible. I'm emptying my bag because I took a lot of classes this year. First semester, what did I take first semester? Let's try and remember. Well, first block, I was in AP English, and that's a year-long class. Second block, I was in AP Calculus, and that's also a year-long class. Third block, I was in jazz band. Oh, yeah, I did that, I remember. And then fourth block, I was in, where was I fourth block? What did I have fourth block? I don't remember. And forensic science, of course. How could I forget that? This semester, I had AP English, AP Calculus, Cinematography third quarter, Gym fourth quarter for third block, and then CCV Intro to Psychology, which was so hard. So when I started the course, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. I'm good at writing, and I am good at writing. But the thing about, if by any chance you're taking psychology, the thing about psychology is when you're writing in English, you don't want to be redundant. But when you're writing in psychology, you have to get your point across. And so being redundant is actually encouraged. If what you're writing isn't 100% grammatically correct or it sounds like a first grader wrote it, that's okay as long as it gets your point across. The first assessment, I got a B on, I got an 86, and I was not happy with it. The second assessment, I got a 97, a 93, an 100, an 100, a 96, an 100, an 100, an 100, an 100, an 100, and an 100. So you can see how I picked myself back up. 98.6, which is an A+. So I'm really happy with it, but oh my god, there's so much work. This first pocket, you can't actually see, has my Chromebook in it. You don't need to see that. That can stay in there. This is my chorus folder, which is empty because we did that already in chorus, so I don't even need that. And then this is my red folder that I bring everywhere, and on one side I put important stuff, and on the other side I put lined paper, graph paper, blank paper, and index cards in case I need any four of those at random. It is very handy. If you're going into high school, I very much recommend having a folder where you put what stuff in one side and blank paper in the other. I strongly recommend having blank paper with you and like refilling it whenever you need to. I would 100% do that. This is a good idea if you're an incoming freshman. Here's the intro to psychology. Oh my god. So much writing in this. Don't even get me started. I will vomit if I have to go through all of this again. Oh my god, if I woke up and I had to take that whole course again, I might just put a bullet in my head. Unit 8 was about developmental psychology, and we learned about Jean Piaget, Erik Erikson. Yeah, that's a real guy's name. Look him up. And Sigmund Freud. We learned about him too, and Kohlberg's theory of moral development. This is probably the thing I enjoyed the most. The Milgram study. This is a very interesting study. This is a study about conformity, and what they did was they sat everyone in a room, and one person was an actor, and they would show one line on the left and 3 lines on the right, and then you'd have to match which line on the left matched the line on the right, and then everybody before you would give a wrong answer, the same wrong answer, and they wanted to see if you, the subject, would also give a wrong answer. Not because you are stupid, but because either A, you didn't want to go against the group, or B, you thought the group knew better than you because everybody else was doing it. The bystander effect is when like something bad is happening, everybody else assumes somebody else will do something. Like they teach you in CPR training, like if somebody's having an emergency, you have to call out and say, you call 911. You can't just be like, someone call 911, because everybody else will be like, well, there's like a million other people here. Someone's got to do it. This was my folder for forensics, and then I, emptied it and changed it. This is now my folder for Intro to Psych. All of the units. This is Unit 5. This is Unit 4. Unit 3. Unit 2, which is really large. And this is the second half of Unit 2, because I couldn't fit it in one paper clip. This is the final research project. I did mine on dissociative identity disorder. It was a very nice paper. I got an 100% on it, thank God. Now I have free paper clips. I almost rid the teacher who teaches this class out of her paper clips. I felt pretty bad about it. Actually, she kept her paper clips in like a goat, like an old goat cheese container. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was pretty funny, like when she's like, where's the paper clips? And then like I was blind and I couldn't find them because I wasn't expecting them to be in the container of goat cheese. This is all the work for Psych. So far the pile's pretty big. Next, let's do English. Significantly less paper. For an English class, that's concerning. It's a very large heap of papers for psychology. Oh my God, I can't even look at it. I'm gonna throw up. We had to read and rhetorically analyze not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven. We had to rhetorically analyze 7 of these things, and I did them all, and I didn't actually realize you only needed a one. Oh my God, this is key terms. But let me complain about one thing at once. No offense to my English teacher, she's a great teacher, but I gotta complain at some point. Every kid complains. I'm just doing it publicly. This is what a rhetorical analysis looks like, and oh my God, it's so much work when you have to do it 8 times. Also, we use proficiency-based grading, and it's really dumb. We shouldn't do that. We should do alphanumeric grading. It's not good. It's so much easier to get a 4, but alphanumeric will prepare me for college. I also had to write an essay on, this was my summer reading. See, I didn't have to do this because I walked in and they're like, who read their book? And I was the only one. I was the only one in my group who read the book. The only one, not even an exaggeration. The only one who remotely picked up the book. My book was full of sticky notes. I came prepared, and she's like, here's a 4. She didn't even care. She's like, you did the work. It's not fair that they didn't do the work. You shouldn't have to suffer. This stack's getting bigger. Wait till we get to calculus. This is a crazy story by Stephen King. It's about a guy who gets stranded on an island with nothing but heroin, and he can't find any food. So what he does is he drugs himself with heroin, and he cuts off his limbs, and then he eats them, and he slowly eats away and goes insane. It's such a crazy story. The ending is ladyfingers. They taste just like ladyfingers. He goes insane. If you have not read Survivor Type, read Survivor Type by Stephen King. Oh my God, it is such a good story. That's my favorite story from the whole thing. Oh, we also read The Catcher in the Rye. That was a great book. My favorite novel from the thing. We read The Tortilla Curtain, The Great Gatsby. We read the play Streetcar Named Desire. I read a lot of, we were supposed to read To Kill a Mockingbird, but we didn't have time. But this class, if you get the chance to take AP Lang or AP Lit, they're kind of the same thing, do it. You read a lot of books that are classics and that you will probably need to know when you get to college and stuff. Hi, this is future me here. I forgot to mention that we also read Anthem, and also we got to choose the book that we wanted to read for the end of the course, and I chose The Scarlet Letter. Bad idea, don't read The Scarlet Letter. It's really boring, you will hate it. Self-Reliance was an essay from an old white guy like 800 years ago. And the syllabus that I never used because I'm... Excuse me, can you stretch a little less intrusively? The most tedious thing we had to do was this key terms, and what we would do is we'd memorize 5 or 6 words by definition, and they didn't have to be word for word, but my overachieving ass wanted to remember them word for word, so I would annotate this document, come up with a definition for them. Oh my god, it was so much work, and we did this every week for 11 weeks, and it was halfway through. We did one on the words halfway through, and I got a 33 out of 33, and then the ending assessment, we did one on all of the words, and I got a 54 out of 58, so I'm a failure. I should have gotten 58. Oh my god, I can't even put it into one stack anymore, and we still have calculus to do. The x goes to c definition of derivative. The limit as x approaches c of f of x minus f of c over x minus c. Wow. Sine of 7 pi over 6, that's negative 1/2. Ha ha ha. I still got it. Calculus. I was, this is on there real good, isn't it? I was one of 3 kids who did the homework, who did every single homework assignment, and I am the only kid who did every single problem assigned to me this year. I take pride in that. And I got the award. Every department has an award, and the departments do it differently, but what the math department does is for every class there is, so like foundations, honors geometry, regular geometry, algebra 2, honors algebra 2, for every math class that's being offered, they choose one student who showed excellence, and I received excellence in AP Calculus, and I was going to riot if I did not receive the award because I deserved the award. This is what ate most of my paper, the homework for, oh, Basil, that is an attractive look for you. Oh my god, every Wednesday we'd have these things called Wednesday sheets due, or every other Wednesday she'd give us 2 weeks to do it. And at first, they started out as these just some practice problems, just some standard practice, and then they slowly morphed into actual practice problems from the AP exam to get us prepped for the AP exam. So far, the stack of paper is this thick, and we've got more to go. These are quizzes. I might keep all the quizzes and assessments. I did that for pre-calculus. Also, I didn't reassess anything this course. Just throwing that out there. I did a good job. This binder is kind of garbage now. It's kind of taken a beating over the past year, and I maybe I'll use it, but it probably won't last much longer. I did a lot of work. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna edit this now. Goodbye! Hi, it's me from the future again, and Basil from the future too. We just wanted to say congratulations to the class of 2024, and also specifically those who were involved with the Sandy Hook shooting graduated high school this year, and I wanted to say congratulations. I'm proud of you. It doesn't mean that much, but I just felt like I should say congrats. So, congrats.